Hello, hello, it's Wesel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue my adventures on SnowRunner on hard mode. And continue is the name of the day. Basically, it's been months since we stopped our run at, where was it, Austria. Finished up Austria, and today we have now finally got the new region, Quebec, that we are able to start for season 15, which for me is region 18, I think. So we're continuing on our hour a day or a day on hard mode. So today, as you can see, it's been so long, I've actually managed to get some extra stuff. So we've got a camera, we've got OBS running, so hopefully this will actually work. You'll be able to hear me. It all should be running okay, but we will see. Anyway, today's focus, though, is going to be on starting out in the new region, Quebec, and might as well get stuck into it. So I'm not going to keep myself on the screen for very long. You can see we've got SnowRunner in the corner over here somewhere. I will flip that over, and we can then get stuck into it properly. So let's get into it for today. Alrighty, that seemed to work fairly well. So we basically have SnowRunner up. So I'm going to now just fire into where we are. And basically we are sitting, as is our standard, at 8 o'clock in the morning in the garage in Quebec. So we will fire into Quebec. I know that there are a couple of contracts that are really important, but because I don't really know where things are and how to get to them, and I'm not going to basically start running off MapRunner and looking things up before I have to. So I'm going to pretty much just do my usual scouting around, sorting things out. This is a pretty tough region, I believe. So we're going to be relying on some pretty good trucks. And for scouting, I actually am going to pull up the Barbie Mobile and fire that in from Austria. We use the two EarthRoamers, the SX and the LTI. I don't know which one I prefer, to be honest. I think they're both pretty much the same. But we'll bring in the SX simply because it's pink. And we'll use that one. We've got, what have we got on it? We've got lots of options for the engines. I might give it a step up. I think that'll be good enough. I don't think we're going to need a big engine here, really. I will get the SnowRunner gearbox on it, though. Well, I'm not sure as to whether I want to use the UOD2s or the EarthRoamer 46 inches. I've got the UOD2s on it. The difference, I don't know really the difference between them other than obviously what they look like. When you look at the EarthRoamer wheels, particularly from the front, if I can come around to the front, you'll notice that they are, too far, they are quite wide for a normal wheel, whereas the UOD2s are quite narrow. So that makes me think that maybe the EarthRoamers might be a fraction better. They're all very, very similar. What do we think? What do we think? Do we want to go for the UOD2s just because I've got them on and save the money? No, I've already got lots of money. Let's give these a go and see how they go. I just don't know. Now, I'm thinking as well, I'm going to be brave and put the advanced scout winch on rather than the autonomous. I just hope I don't fall over, because if I do, I'm going to have to bring something else to come and get me. snorkel tall ones just in case we get into water, but I don't know how much water there is here. I think there's ice and all that stuff, but I don't think there's water. I'm going to put the light trailer hitch on because I think we're going to end up needing to put more scouty things than heavy trailers. And otherwise, I think it's pretty much as we had it from Austria. I don't mind that blue, to be honest. Yeah, let's turn the Barbie Mobile into a blue one this time. All right. Now, I've also got the radar on top. Put that on purpose because I think we're going to want to do some radar stuff. So, without chattering on too much more, we are on. So, let's hope that gets us going. So basically, yeah, this is very much a scouting activity. Here's the garage. Here's the entry and exit, which I should probably just have a little look at what we've got around us here. Just stop there. Right. So we've got a watchtower up here, a watchtower up here, a watchtower even further up here to the north, and one down here to the south. So given where the roads are, what I think I'm going to try and do is probably go something like that, round, down, round, up, yeah, to try and get this whole map sorted. Before I go anywhere, I'm going to do a little radar scan. That's my little pop-up radar. That takes 15 litres. As you just saw, my fuel now has gone from 280 down to 265. So it's 15 litres for a scan, which is pretty good. And that gives us a bit of an idea as to what we've got around us. Now, I think when we open up these watchtowers, we pretty much get all of this anyway. But it's always nice just to have a look at what you've got, what's around, and all that sort of stuff. So, having done that, let's head up this way and follow the main road for starters. I mean, we've got 50-50, we can go that way. That bridge looks really broken. So I don't think we'll be going there. And I think that's a large thing about this region is there's lots of stuff that's broken that we need to try and sort out. Now, I haven't put chains on because I think most of the time I'm not going to be running up and down the main road. I'd be very surprised if a region as a region as snowy as this has main roads running very far at all. But we'll at least go along. I was in two minds as well as to what scout vehicle to use. Do I use the Ford? Do I use the EarthRoamer? Do I use the Lodestar? Do I find the bridges impassable? Okay. Now, I think, not sure on this one, but I think there's a contract you can do to fix this one. I don't think it's a... well, obviously there's no task here, or at least there's none at the moment. One thing I do know is that there are a few tasks hiding behind a couple of contracts. So it'll mean we're probably going to have to sort of scout twice, because we'll do our scouting, find all of our tasks, then do the contracts, find that, oh, there's more tasks now that there weren't before. So if you wanted to be mega efficient, then you'd probably do those contracts first. Actually, that's one thing I haven't done yet. So let's just pull up here, pull up for a second. what are the contracts? So we've got 3 contract areas. 2 of them are available straight away here. One's called Wormhole. That's where we need to deliver some stuff into Lake Riviere. And interestingly, that one is the one where we get the Mercer. So the new Mercer K520, new smaller truck. We have to repair it as well. Okay. I will do that, but just not yet. Timberman's work is never done. This is another one that's really important in terms of getting this done so that it opens up a whole lot of other things. But again, I'm not going to be doing this one until I've actually scouted out a bit. So this will give me warehouse access to something in Lake Riviera and also opens up, a lot more tasks that are sort of based on it. You can see even these contracts are all queued up behind those couple. And then here, this is the other one that's really important. We need to deliver 4 bricks and 2 concrete slabs to this new plant's garage. There's a gateway there. I saw there was a gateway. Yeah, and there's a gateway down here. We will eventually get to sort that out. This one's important, Plan 2.4, because it also locks a lot of the other tasks and contracts. Real man's job. We need to deliver an oil rig salvage semi-trailer, which is probably, it looks like it's in Lake Riviera. We need to deliver it to the oil platform. A flexible solution. We need to deliver a coiled. Now, this one's important in that this gives you the elephant. This one gives you the slighter elephant. So this will be another one that we're going to want to do pretty early once we've done our initial scouting. There's 3 there we can do. And then in this one, there's a whole bunch. Delivering some stuff into Lake Riviere. Delivering a scout service trailer that's up here. We need to take that to the lighthouse. Okay. Don't know how easy that's going to be. We also need to do 8 service spare parts to the lighthouse. We need to take 8 service. Gee, there's a few 8 things already. You can see 8 slot cargo. Here's a more scouty one. So this is where we're going to be going to some checkpoints. Just watch as we're going. Sort of around this same area by the looks of it. Yeah, away. Oh, back down again. River. Yeah, so you can see we're sort of zooming around all over the place, but I've got no idea where we're actually going. That's, one we'll get to eventually. And then we've got to give some consumables to some sailing yachts. All right, so I would suggest, because they're highlighting the gateway, suggest our consumables are going to come from there. So it looks like a lot of the contracts to start with, at any rate, are either requiring us to get stuff from Lake Riviera and bring it back, or take stuff there. So it looks like most of those contracts are cross-region contracts. All right. Well, because we couldn't just run straight over to this watchtower here, which would have been far too easy, we're already turning around. So let's head this way. I'm kind of hoping that that's going to run us over here so we can get to this watchtower. That's my cunning plan. So today we probably won't achieve a whole lot. We're really just starting out. Hopefully we will at least open up a watchtower, maybe find an upgrade. You kind of have to open the watchtower before you can see where the upgrades are. Again, I'm trying to do this one early, so it's probably a little bit less of a look how good Wessel's going with his logistics, and a bit more of a, well, we've just got it done. So I haven't run through this region at all yet. I have got, as I said, a start. But I don't know where I'm going now. Must be right along here somewhere. Yes, so I have started in this area, so I've got, you know, the beginnings of knowledge, but we've not done very much at all. I think I just did a shortcut there. So we're coming over this way, and clearly we're going to into that water, so that is the introduction to our Polar Peninsula-like ice. Now, from what I remember in Kola and in Amur, generally, as we look at it, this sort of light grey ice that I'm pointing at right now, that's pretty scary and breaky. But the darker ice, which I'm going to try and turn towards over here, is usually more solid. So my assumption is they'll keep that same idea. So we're going to try and play either on the more solid ice or on the snow. The best is that sort of edgy stuff. That's usually very safe to be on that. However, you can do real damage to your vehicle if you're not careful. And trying to get to the darker looking ice. Just sort of driving on the ice at the moment without any real idea as to where I'm going. So let's have a look at the map. Okay, so I've got... Okay, so I could have gone that way. I kind of just went this way because I was looking at the ice. We are heading up towards that watchtower, so hopefully we'll be able to cross over here, maybe keep going up a bit more and then get to that watchtower. So we'll head that way. And again, I'm wary of that ice there. More on the darker stuff. Got a bit of a jump over here, so we'll bash our way over that. Now we do have spare parts on this truck. I'm going to stop there again. But it's a road there. So again, I'm because I don't really know where I'm going, I am definitely going to... Where's the watchtower? I could come back up this way, but I don't know if that's going to get me back onto that road, and I wonder if that main road joins up to that one. I don't know. I'm tempted, though, to keep going along here, more along this path. See what I find that way, I think. Mind you, I could easily change my mind at the drop of a hat. Go, ooh, that's scary, I don't want to go that way. Right. These sorts of rocks should be okay. Over. Get over them. That's it. Sure, this is where I saw there was a road. Not much road, really. Now, this looks a little bit worse, doesn't it? See how we've got the white part there? I reckon that's very breakable. So I'm going to aim for that darker part and then hopefully sneak along the very edge. We do have a tree over there we might be able to... Ooh, went backwards for no good reason. Okay, let's go backwards then. We caught on the edge of one of those, yeah, those ice jiggers. You have to just be really careful of those because they are just plain nasty. They'll do damage for, you know, at almost zero rate of speed. Even if you're just crawling along. Now, oh, this is water. Oh, I looked at that and thought it would be ice. Okay, we've got a lot of trees around here, so we should be okay to winch. We do get ourselves a bit... No, I don't like it. I don't like that. Didn't really feel very nice, so we'll stay up here on the rocks. Thank you very much. bash. Just going to stop there again, look at the map, always looking at the map. Now we could probably have gone up and then followed this road around, but oh well, we're here now. Let's investigate what that is. Keep off that snow. That snow obviously is more nasty than I thought it was. Okay, so that's a little bit nasty there. We'll get out of it, but it's a little bit nasty. So it's a nice big snowy bumps here to go. For those big sheets of ice, they can really just do damage like anything. Could do us damage just by pulling across them. Or why we stopped there. That little break there. I don't like this area very much, actually. This is proving to be a bit nastier than I would like. Yeah, see, this sort of area you've got to be very worried about. See how I'm just bogging myself down in there? So I think we're going to come backwards out of here. Go the other way on the more solid ice. A little bit of fiddling to get around, but we should be able to get around. It is quite a big vehicle to get around in. We've got there. Is this ice very solid? Doesn't look very solid. This whole area doesn't look very solid. I'm wondering if we might have perhaps done the wrong thing coming this way. Almost get a, where's the... are we going? Where are we going? North. Where's north? Give me north. Okay. We are going the right way. It'd be nice to get over there if I can. Can I get across there? I reckon I can. I hope I can. Let's have a look. It does look a bit yucky though, doesn't it? The way that when you go forward, it actually takes you backwards. Weird. Oh no, I don't want to go across there. Right. With so much now. Let's see. Then, when in doubt, try and keep closer to the harder stuff. It's not harder stuff. There's a little bit of trial and error going on here, isn't there? There's a road. Fairly confident that won't completely disintegrate underneath me. We don't know. Just always wary of that cracky sound. Okay, so we've found a thing here. use. I don't know if there's any... Where's the... He's over there. I'm going to do another scan just to see if there's anything useful here. I'll scan again. It only costs 15 litres of fuel, so it's pretty economic. Oh, that tells me something. Give me something. Right, so there's a scout fuel carrier here. All right, well, I will go and say hello to that scout fuel carrier. Again. Get back to the roady bits. We'll top up our fuel. Oh, there it is. It's always nice to find a scout fuel carrier. They're useful. Now, would bring it with me. Would I be coming back down here again? Probably not going to be coming back down here again much. This is again where it's tricky not knowing what tasks need to happen where. So I don't know if this is a good spot to leave a fuel trailer or whether I should take the fuel trailer, say, up to this thing here, whatever that is, factory. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's a little bit of a challenge, not quite knowing the map very well yet. Having the scout fuel carrier here, though, is probably pretty useless. So I think I will. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to take it with me. I've got a fair bit of fuel on. So I'm going to take it up to that factory place. Have a look up there as well. Try and tip myself over on it. The only trick with reversing these, sometimes they don't quite go where you think they will. A bit like when you're reversing log trailers. Now, let's go. Now this EarthRoamer, this one, the SX, has always on hip lock, whereas the LTI has switchable. Does that make much difference? No, probably not really. That was super, super close. Very lucky there. Wasn't quite the winch point I expected to grab from either. I'd rather have grabbed from that one. We'll just do a safety winch now. So it's a bit late, but anyway. That is one of the best things about the EarthRoamers, though. They are incredibly stable. Ooh, this is horrible. This is probably not the best way to be coming up here. Let's not come this way. Let's go back and find the main road. We will struggle to get up there, I'd say. It's again now a bit more winchiness. And this is why I gave myself the extended winch, or the advanced winch, whatever it is. One that is both extended and strong. Because I think I'm going to need to be doing a lot of winching. I think I'm going to need to detach that trailer because it's just going to knock me over. It's a rather nasty little spot here where I could tip myself anyway. Just trying to get around here without tipping over. And we pretty much finished that. Pretty much. Again, and unfortunately this will make these sorts of episodes a little bit more challenging. But again, I don't know the right way to go. So I'm going to be guessing a bit while I'm learning this map. And finding that, oh no, that's definitely not the right way to go. Or, oh yeah, that's an okay way to go. I'm assuming that this way is going to be a little bit better than the way I was looking at before. Still doesn't mean that's going to be a great place to be. I can't remember if that main road actually ran straight into here. I'll look that up on the map. It's starting to get a bit dark too, isn't it? Still got sunlight, you can see there. But it is getting a little bit dark. Yes, this way definitely seems to be working a little bit better. Although I think would have really been hard. Let's get a bit more of a wiggle on. Don't fall over. Be bad. Oh, good eye. Right, so I've come all the way up here. Found that, in fact, there is a landslide here. So, I don't know how you're meant to get to this thing then. Well, maybe you're not meant. No, I must have to come up this way. Well, that's ever so annoying, isn't it? Because what we're going to do now is turn around again, come back down here, back down, and come back down here. So I'm tempted to come down here and pretty much just leave the fuel trailer somewhere about here. Oh dear, oh dear. All right. Bit of a pity though. Where is it? I'm going to detach it again, I think. Oh, turn a bit before we detach. Detach from there. Right. Okay. Now we're cooking. Definitely not going to leave the fuel trailer here. Definitely not. Would not be very sensible. Nobody's going to come up here. Yes, maybe, again, maybe there's a task later on that we'll find that will let us it'll let us fix that landslide. Or we just won't come that way at all. All right, fine, roll over. Like that. Now join up. Thank you. So we've just sort of, you know, wasted a little while just coming along to a path that we hadn't bothered coming to, but that is the nature of new regions. That's half the fun of it too. We're now exploring a new region. It's starting to get a bit darker. Wow, isn't it? All right. All right, so we're going pretty much back to where we found this fuel trailer. Hooray! We'll take it on with us a little way, but leave it sort of by the water's edge there. Let's come through this way, see how we go from there. Get through there? Yeah, I can. around. Right. Right. We could have done that like 10 minutes ago. You know, good. Don't be cracky, that's nasty. Oh no, that's looking really bad. I'm going to detach it there. Refuel. This could well be very bad though. I'm very worried about this. I'm sort of in the wrong spot now. I don't know where I'm going. You know, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Go back a bit. But now our own trailer is going to cause us a bit of trouble. Right. Let's just have a look at where we are. We're at this sort of spot here. Right. Where's north? North is that way. So, yes, that is the northeast watchtower. So we're in the right sort of world. So let's go and see what we can find. There's not a whole lot more out here, or at least not that I can see at the minute. Am I just going to leave that little scout there, or do I want to take it on a little bit further? I'm tempted to just leave it there, to be honest. Just leave it there and try and cross over here on my own. You going to be okay there, little guy? Yeah, you'll be fine. Now this is a bit of a nasty crossing again. Oh, and we've got some more nastiness there. So let's get backwards. Well, this could be another really bad one. Can I reach that little trailer? Nope. I think we've just managed to hit a dead end. Maybe not. We'll see. But I do not like this at all. I think we've stuck. Which is a bit disappointing, but I think we are. Give me a little bit of lift. That's it, a little bit. Just give me something. Very dark. It's always dark. Whenever it's dark, you can't see nothing. Let's see if we can go backwards a fraction. Go forwards a fraction. Yes. Oh, yes. Come on. Get out of there. Give us a little bit. Just give me a little bit. That's it. Ooh. Managed to that bit. Get over that bit. Without falling over. We're in real trouble, aren't we? These ice beady things are horrid. But I think we've made it. Made it a bit of the way. Oh boy. Okay. Carefully now. Carefully now. You can do it. So this is probably not the best way to come across here. This side. You should have stayed more to the middle, or would have stayed to some place where we weren't. Oh my goodness, we might have made it, maybe. Nearly there. Come on, we can do it. Oh, that was by no means easy. Oh, wow. Oof. There you go, I can breathe again. Oh, that was awful. So that was clearly the wrong way to do that. Let's just come to here and see where the... Okay, so if I want to come along here, that looks all right. And up there, it all looks pretty good. Okay. It was pretty scary, wasn't it? I'm just having a look here. It looks like if I was brave, I might be able to make it up there. I've got trees nearby. Whenever you have trees nearby, that helps. That looks like it's a really steep climb though. But if we try and do that, the alternative of course would be to go this way, but that looks pretty nasty there too. See that white there? That often indicates that really deep, slow snow. Now let's see if we can manage to get up and find this watchtower. We might not be able to. It might be asking too much of our little guy. So we'll sneak through here. Climb up there. What can we do? Very big rock. No, I don't think we can do that. There was one a bit further back, also a bit interesting. Let's have a little look back here. Because that looked a bit interesting up that sort of pathway up there. Sometimes the direct path is not the easiest. Sometimes there's sneaky little back paths that actually give you a better end result than following the road. Pardon me. Let's see how we go now. This could all end in absolute mess. But it looked like there was a sort of a roundy path going this way. As you can see, we're making pretty good time as we go. There we go. That was much better. Yes, that was definitely a good shortcut. The box to look down here, but I think there's our that's the way. There's our watchtower. We should be able to get up over this rock here, I think. Use the watchtower itself as a bit of a winch point. That'll help. Right, here we go. Da, 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 da. Hey! So that's pretty much the highlight of our day now, I think. So we've managed to find this guy, this watchtower. Okay. We came up here. Yeah, we came up this sort of little pathway up here. All right. So near us, there's not a lot. There's a thing called Snowbird there. There's a scout fuel carrier here. Okay. And there's dangerous route here. So I wonder if I should get the scout fuel carrier, bring that. No, I might leave it where it is, I think. I'll just top up my fuel from it again. And I have no idea if I'm going to want to use these later on. All right, but if I come down here, sort of down through there and then do a bit of a tight turn, we should be able to come sort of down there, get to him, fuel up, keep coming through this way, maybe even further up than that, so come through here, because there's another one of those roadblocks we can't empty yet. Come down here and find that dangerous route, something like that. I wonder if I should take a photo while I'm here too. What have we got? Much of a view really, a lot of trees. Oh, not a bad view going that way, I think. We might take that as a photo and yeah, capture that there. Let me do that. Okay, so we are good to go. So let's see if we can follow that path that we just talked about. Head on down and find that task. Some auto. Go backwards better then. Let's see how we go doing more of this cross-country stuff and less of following the road. I'm going to keep the truck going straight up the hill. Now coming down, it's going to be the same sort of thing. We'll try and make sure we go pretty much straight down. Don't go sideways, but go straight. Turn to go straight down the hill. And here we'll turn to follow the path. Yep. Miss that tree. That tree. Go back here, actually. Through there. There's his house. Careful. What do I like? I don't like much of that at all, actually. Take a little bit of damage through here. Through there. Those trees are really mean. That's a bit more of a drop than I thought. Oh, we're stuck. It's just that we're a bit stuck, or are we really stuck? Let's have a look. So here's the little scout fuel trailer. I just don't know where I'm going to take it, if I take it anywhere. Where should I take it? Is it any better having it sort of down here? I don't know. So, we'll leave it here for now. Make sure we're topped up. Lever skid's topped up. Everything's good. Let's put the lights on too. Right. So we haven't got a huge amount of time left now. Must be about 3 o'clock, I reckon. This is that. There's a blockage there, but I don't want to go that far. Just going down this way. Alright, so try and go up and over here because we can't get past that roadblock there. That's what we saw on the map. So near that tree, that's fine. No, it's not too bad. Oh, that's really bad. That was your own silly fault for not doing a safety winch. We should have just winched on that tree right there and we would have been fine. Oh, well, that's a bit of a pity, isn't it? I kind of thought we might have something like that happen because, you know, it's me. So chances are high. Oh, I'm disappointed by that. All right, so we've got a couple of choices. What can we do to get this guy? And I honestly don't know. Again, don't know what I'm going to need. I'm thinking what I might do because, chances are high. We normally need a cat. I reckon we're going to want a fuel thingy at some stage. So the cat is the ultimate recovery vehicle. So we will set him up. There we go. We're good to go. He's got everything he needs. And in terms of what we want to do is get him over here. So we might come the opposite of how we went before. Okay. Well, welcome to the world, cat. So we're going to go this way. Which takes us sort of towards where we need to be. And then follow the same path we took before. Here, these are the same little route that we went with the EarthRoamer in. I kind of thought we'd probably fall over. I just didn't think we'd fall over just this early. But, you know, the nature of a new region. Trying to find the right paths and trying to find the right way to do things can be a bit of a challenge. That's all good. A bit of fun to bring the cat out anyway. We only used him in Austria so that he could be a fuel vehicle. I reckon we're going to need him to be a fuel vehicle here too, particularly on the other map. But he can be a recovery vehicle first. Yes, I think I gave too much credit to the EarthRoamer to be stable. It should have been a little bit more on my game for doing a preemptive winch, particularly as I don't have the autonomous winch on it. That's all right. Oh my gosh. We'll remember that for next time. Now I'm hoping also that the cat is better at going through the breakable ice because it's got such big wheels. He's one of the better ones for that sort of thing. We will see. We're going to go the other way, find that crossing. So let me just have a look. We're going to come down here come back up this way. Or better still, come straight to him, come this way. He's up there, isn't he? Oh, it doesn't really matter which way to come in. All right. So we kind of want to come down to the crossing down here. So looking for where is the more solid, nice. I just don't want to go on the breakable yucky ice. This looks a bit breakable. Like that. This side. Ooh, great big rock. Problem. Yeah. You just have to be really careful with these nice shards that they don't throw you off. And completely cause you to crash. That worked out all right. That wasn't so bad. Got a task here on the way, so we'll grab that as we go. Snowbird. Hey there, traveller. Suspend my windows down south. Foundation repairs kept me here. I'm 65. Have you know? You can drive. Can you get me some cement? Okay. We'll activate that. I ain't getting no cement just yet. These little snowmen too. Good on you. Come back along here. Hopefully not too much trouble. No, I don't really like the look of this. This is the here. Try and find our somewhat sideways EarthRoamer. Hopefully this path works. Okay. As long as it's not, roadblocked. Cat can pretty much get through nearly anything. Should come along here, head up to the left a little bit and then find him, I hope. Just check where we are because we've got a intersection here. Okay, so it's basically, well, I'm pretty much going to the blue spot. Oh, that's just have to force our way around here. With a bit of luck, we'll just make it at the end of the day. Right. Literally get there. A minute or two to spare. Okay. There he is. I can see him. Pretty sure I gave this one the big winch too, so you should have no trouble dragging the EarthRoamer anywhere I want to drag it to. So let's go from here. Oh, it's one of those, is it? Sometimes, if you're just a bit too, if you're right on the very edge of the winch's, what do you call it, length? Sorry, truck. Probably hurt a bit. I know, it's bad. Right. Quite how I wanted it to be, but, you know, it'll be alright. We'll get there in the end. See if we can... Probably good. Roll it up. Will do. Alright. So we've happily got ourselves a EarthRoamer back on its feet. I think we're getting pretty close to our end of day. It's pretty light now. We're just going to bring this guy down and get him out of the way. Hopefully we won't need to use him again for the EarthRoamer over here. We will see. No. Mark him up over there. Open the EarthRoamer and see what time it is. I kind of feel like it's 8 o'clock. Put that down. Open the EarthRoamer. Oh, 7:31, not too bad. So we've still got a fraction yet. That's good. Say thanks to our mate for saving us. Just run down here and see if we can find that task. Let's send. So pretty much today we've done a bit of scouting. We've done a lot of scouting. We've done a bit of scouting. We've opened up the northeast watchtower. Okay, some more ice. We're going through that little bit there. If we get stuck in the ice at the moment, it's probably the least worst time to do it. The cat's right there. Dangerous route, not going to leave, blah blah blah. Righty-ho, sure. And this one, dangerous route. To take him over there. So that's kind of not completely out of our way. Still a bit more stuff down here though. But it's okay. What have we got? 8:21. Oh, that's the end of the day anyway. I might just drag him out of here just so I don't leave myself potentially in a nasty, nasty spot. Right way up to that bit of road, and then we'll pull up there. So that'll do. All right. That'll do for today. That's 8 o'clock, which is the end of our day. So that's pretty well it. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. It's been a long time between drinks, but hopefully now we should be able to get back into it and get back onto our day-to-day so we can finish off or move through this region. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. That's it for me now. Bye-bye.